Is enough to get me to the boiling point.
I got you.
Remember when you were making out with your first girlfriend, and you came right as she touched your leg? It was me, Barry. I jerked you off at super speed so it'd seem like you nutted at just a woman's touch.
Ready, so get set, so hang on, so buckle up, so sit tight, so strap yourself in, so brace yourself, so fasten your seatbelt, so hold on tight, so hang on, so get ready to get ready, and get ready to get real. So keep your eyes open, so fasten your seatbelt, so stick around, so hang on, so get ready. You just have to be ready. Brace yourself. What you're about to see will open your eyes. The surprises never stop, so you better hang on, so get ready.
I got you a gift. I know it's a little bit early, but it just came in. No, it just came in. I figured I'd give it to you now.
What's this?
It's Big Chungus.
What is Big Chungus?
Do you like it?
I don't even have a PS4. What is Big Chungus? Is this a joke?
We're back.
Yeah, I'm thinking we're back.
I'm thinking we're back, everybody. It's Monday. Brandon's back in the States.
Yeah, it's like if I never left.
Looking like Rocket Raccoon.
Well, you know. Let me see if we could do something about that. I could anything more contrast?
Yeah, there you look more normal there. That's the old Brandon. We like, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the heart. Oh my goodness, that's what you really look like?
Yeah, this is look, I turned down the color intensity a lot before just so it wasn't so drastic. But I got a little sun.
Yeah, I could see that. Whew. I don't know if those seed oils cutting them out helped.
Yeah, I think they did a great job actually.
Sun's getting angrier by the minute.
It's like that Mario sun.
Yeah. Welcome to the show, everybody. It is Monday night. We're starting off then week. Right. Thank you for choosing us to hang out here for the next hour. We'll see. Maybe for Eddie Winkler, we'll make this one just an hour show. We'll see.
Let's do 15 minutes.
15-minute show?
Yeah, he can't. His attention span's not that good. It's not what it used to be. So
yeah, he's hanging out with all those youngins. We got Snarticom in the chat. Good to see you, Ellie, Citizen Ronan, Cranberry Langers, who did a unboxing video of Psycho Slumber. Thanks for that, brother.
nice.
Who else is here? We got Michael DJ, Creative Faye. Good to see you. Old Dirty Fatty. People piling into the chat. Welcome. We are streaming on YouTube, X, and Rumble. Jim Alaska is in the chat. What's up, Jim? We got some person is here as well. Welcome, one and all. And the first was Rick Saylor. Good to see you, Rick. Thanks for being here, man. And before we go any further, we got another hardliner here. Hopefully we'll get a bunch more guys in here. Let's see. But first, the one and only.
But wait, there's more.
Buzz with his camera on. He's got it.
Yeah.
It has arrived. The silver bean is here in all its glory.
Looks fantastic.
It does.
Shining.
Yeah.
Shining
Thanks,
bright.
guys. Thank you for that.
Thank you. Yeah. How have you been, Edwin?
Oh, I've been good, man. Happy today. Actually got a little special delivery, which I'm going to show off real quick here at the start.
Oh, yeah.
This came in from Midtown Comics. Yeah, that one actually came almost like a week ago.
Yeah.
So, yeah. This is tracking this one down, this bad boy. Hard to find. I can only get the black and white. Everything else is sold out right now, unless I want to pay like an eBay markup. So,
well,
and then this bad boy right here also got this in.
Look at that.
Yeah.
I'm open tonight, but yeah, looking forward to it. So, got some comics to read. So. Here we go.
It's always good to have comics to read.
Always good, man.
There's too many. I got too many to read right now.
Dude, I got something in too. I forgot that I ordered.
Did you?
Yes.
Is it a comic book?
No.
Hold on,
I gotta censor this thing. It's a shirt, a sample shirt.
Ooh.
Of one of the Witch Girls drawings I did.
I didn't even know you ordered this.
Yeah, I know. I forgot that I ordered them. And then I ordered this Dia de los Muertos one.
Oh, I like that one. That was nice, yeah.
Yeah. Printful's got a new thing on there now, so they're formatting. This could be even bigger. So I think I'm going to change it and make it even bigger. And then I also got, this one's still in the package. This is a gift for someone. But we got another Shell Bean shirt.
Nice.
They're going out to a Shell Bean fanatic.
Yeah. That Day of the Dead one you could wear on Cinco de Cuatro is coming up.
Yeah, that's coming up really quickly.
I think next week sometime. Oh, and wait, Cinco. We are. Oh no, that's on Traso. Free Comic Book Days on the Saturday, which is the 3rd this week.
Right. Yeah.
And we'll
be Quattro.
Well, yeah, we'll be doing some comic stuff there. We'll talk a little bit about that. But hey, while you got your face up here, you posted this today. Was this today?
It was sometime in the recent past.
It was earlier today, yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, talk a little bit about this because I saw people talking about it. Looks dope.
Yeah. So this is going to be my newest crowdfunded project. It's the Drawn Aces Comics Group Anthology. Issue number 1 is going to be launching July 31st on Kickstarter. This is the line art cover right there with the new logo by the Great Hal Comics. It's going to be a 5 short story, black and white, featuring all the characters you see here. So 8's going to have a story. Bloodbone's going to have a short story. There's one for Raider the White Leopard, and then the introducing some new projects. So Savior is going to be one of the new ones. He's the guy with the goggles on the left side there next to Ace. And then me and Joe have a special project called Blue Blaze that we're going to show off in that one also. So It's gonna be a lot of fun. First time launching on Kickstarter. I've done a couple on Fund My Comic, couple on Indiegogo. So now let's try out the Kickstarter and see how that works. And right now, I just got this sign up page for people can hit the notification to get notified the moment we launch on there. And I'll be sharing more art and the fully colored cover and the trailer and all that stuff as we get closer to launch. But yeah, right now just trying to drum up some attention for it. I love the line art on this. I'll be offering it in just the line art also, the cover. The first time I'm doing that, it just looks incredible artwork by Hal. Bringing together all these different characters from this little universe I created. And yeah, it's gonna be a fun little project. So launching in July. So
that's awesome. Awesome to see. Got Sumo in the chat. What's up, Sumo?
Sumo. Yeah, he actually posted something. He got his Shelby sketch card that he got Angelique. So he posted about that. Thank you, Sumo.
Well, I think I bookmarked that too. Yeah, everybody sign up for that. I did drop it in the chat there. So head on over there and make sure you bookmark it.
Yeah, so also a little update. Ace 3 is more than halfway through fulfillment, so more books will be coming out this week. So
here it is. Bam, look at that. Yeah, that's the Shelby card.
Yep. He got one of the Angelique sketch cards, and then you see a couple extra prints there. One by Hal Comics there with Angelique holding the head, and then the Bob Hall print colored by Passion for Drawing, which came out great. Love the colors on that. Really kind of like a classic vibe to it. So
Passion.
Yeah, man, those are getting out there. So hopefully everybody enjoys them.
Kick ass. Yeah. We got a bunch of stuff shipped out last week, and then we're going to be starting international and fulfilling the rest of Psycho Slumber. And thank you guys for backing even more. We got like a bunch of backers in the last 4 days. We've been having more people order books that maybe they missed out on, or usually when people post images of them getting the books fulfilled, we usually have an influx of backers. That's why we leave our campaigns open a little longer in demand while we're fulfilling. So
shock backing.
Yeah. That's the
people buying in shock that a product's actually shipping.
Yeah, just like this guy. He's like, I'm really liking the art on these covers. And I didn't have time, but this is where I would go in and reply and be like, thanks, man.
Really?
You could grab them at Indiegogo.com. That happened 2 days ago where someone's like, oh man, I really love that art. And I hit him with the link and he's like, thanks. This is the first time I'm backing you. And he backed. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Word of mouth. Yeah, shouts
to also it's good for procrastinators who wait till the last minute. Once they see people getting them, they're like, oh, I better back this before I miss out. So
exactly.
Always good.
Yeah. And shouts to CJ as well, grabbing a bunch of books, posting it up. Appreciate that. And then, of course, I don't know if he's in the chat, but the Admiral got hand delivered the Crim Bean.
Yeah, this is awesome.
By another great one by Hal. Kick ass. We got Eddie in the chat showing up a little late there, Eddie. We're going to try to keep this one down to 25
Who do you think you are, Angela Curry?
He's got his sleeping cap on. His little candle is lit. And he's ready to hit the sack. So we're going to have to hurry up.
Speed this show up. Good to see you, man. Jolly in the chat. Good to see you, Jolly. Jolly Green. Thanks for being here. And Awesome One is here too. And some person. Yeah, so awesome sketch cards. I still have, I just got the Shelby cards over here because they were at my office. So those are going to be going out this week as well. Someone ordered just a sketch card.
Yeah. We've had that in the past.
Yeah, like there'll be one person that just gets like maybe it was a Shelby sketch card or something, and no book.
Those are the people that go on to like DoorDash and they order from McDonald's a Big Mac with no bun, no lettuce, no pickles, no burger.
Yeah.
And then it's just a box with cheese in it.
Yeah. But so someone's getting just a sketch card. I'm like, should I email them and be like, hey, you just got a.
No, you're going to insult them. Don't insult them. You don't question the backers.
Ship them whatever they backed.
They know
right.
exactly what he wants.
If they want two patties, you pack them up and send them their way.
It's a box of sesame seeds with no bun.
No, Sumo, they didn't order the books already. Like, because we have our spreadsheet listed out where it would consolidate everything. So if they ordered a book, it would also say, just a card. We've had that multiple times over the years. People just want those cards. I remember one guy when we had those Omar Casanova cards, he like bought 3 of them and nothing else. And I think he was from Puerto Rico too. I think he was just an Omar fan. It probably was Omar. He just probably bought them back.
Yeah, just buying them.
He's like, these are pretty sweet. You gotta get these right back.
Yeah. Jolly wants a card. I think there's some still up there. Go check them out. Let's see what we should get into here. Jaro did a kick-ass review of the Grey Wolf Ashcan, Trouble in Japtown. Shoutouts to Jaro. He got some digital copies not too long ago and was reading through them.
How do we know? So he's getting digital copies, right? How do we know he's reading them and not just having AI read them for him?
And then give him a synopsis?
Right, and then just like summarize this for me and give me a review.
I mean, it would be pretty awesome if he's just grokking the PDF. He's like, hey, I don't got time for this grok. Help me out here.
I hope not. But yeah, we don't know. We don't know if he's doing that,
Yeah, I'm thinking that's what's going on here.
Yeah, man. We got KSSS in the chat. He says, Phil, sorry I'm late. I was waiting for DoorDash. I just ordered ordered a Big Mac, hold everything, because I wanted a box of cheese. What's the stop?
See?
Oh, it's good KSSS. Good to see you have you here. Happy birthday, brother. Appreciate you being here. We got a Magic Cop review. Did you see this, Brandon? Obviously you did.
No, I just blindly commented on it.
Oh, did you send it to Grok? And then you had Grok.
Yeah, I had Grok analyze it.
Yeah. Magic Cop 1 review, which we have like almost none of, probably none of.
None copies of, or none reviews of?
I think we might be out of stock of Magic.
Yeah, there's probably less than 5.
You have one that goes with the cover?
That goes what?
Do you have one to sell with the cover?
Oh,
no, we don't. The Elliot Fernandez cover?
Yes, the Elliot Fernandez cover. Yeah.
That's how we buyer.
You were saving that one,
Yeah, I'm saving that for the right backer.
We're gonna matte frame that one and shoot it into space.
Yeah.
Send it with our Katy Perry's next trip.
Yeah. This was cool. This was cool because it was a very good realistic review without having to deal with like the standard what at the time was like the CG everything is better than everything else type of attitude where it's like everything's so great, I can't wait to see this more. Like he talks about art failures in it, criticisms of that stuff, colors are good, talks about it realistically, which talks about how it's very tropey, which is intentional obviously, but how the tropes work well together. And I mean that was exactly what we were going for, something that was very very familiar but unique at the same time. Well, yeah, it was a great review. I'm very happy with it.
Yeah, he just did a Lost Pages 1 and Myths overview as well today. And it was funny because he's like, I really liked Crimstone and the Silhouette. And these are like characters I want to see more story of. Like they could have their own book. And like he didn't know that this book came out 6 years ago and they do have their own books. And then he got to the Myths of the Lost Pages and he's like, I really like the people, but this is only 4 pages. I'd love to see a series. And I was watching it, and I'm like, just check the website. Because I commented and I'm like, yeah, people's got like a mini series and stuff. Glad you dug it. And so hopefully he sticks around and checks out. Check out he's got a channel, Velvet Room Publishing, and check him out.
Wait, this is exactly what he said. Is Cranberry Langers just Velvet Room Publishing?
No, he has his own channel. But yeah, he was talking about the layouts. He said, I want to know his thoughts on Magic Op 2 layouts, because I did all the layouts in Magic Op 1 basically.
Well, you did the panel layouts in Magic Op 1.
The paneling, yeah.
Yeah, the actual like the framing for the panels. Well, the lines for the panels, but all of like the actual art for the layouts of the panels, like the art in the panels.
Right.
You did all of that.
Yeah, but I would like my flowers for the paneling, you know?
Yeah. Man, these lines. Fantastic.
So yeah, thank you so much for those shout outs and reviews. Yeah, he does the Brax cast. So look him up.
Like from Space Ghost Coast to Coast?
Yeah, no, that's Brack.
Oh, right. Yeah. I was thinking of that grasshopper guy, that praying mantis guy.
Alan is here. What's up, Alan? We were just talking about you. We showed off the Crim Bean and some of that awesome cover you did for the Ace anthology. It's gonna be dope.
Oh yeah. Dude, you know what I saw when I was out of town?
Yeah, let's talk about it. No, I don't.
I saw an auto gyro flying.
You saw a flying auto gyro?
I saw a flying auto gyro. It was very exciting to see.
For those of you that don't know.
Yeah, for the people at home that don't know what an auto gyro is, why wouldn't you explain that?
The auto gyro is what the Shadow used to traverse New York City.
Yeah, it didn't look like this though.
I'll look at some other images here.
You have to find the modern one.
Like an actual one? Because I'm just looking up ones from the Shadow.
No, yeah, look up a real one.
All right. Auto gyro. Was it like this?
No, it's the white one in the middle there. But it didn't have the pontoons on it.
Like this?
Yeah, it was that one. Apparently it's $135,000, but it was very cool to see.
What? I mean, this looks just like a helicopter though.
Right, it's not though, but you know. Okay, so the difference between a helicopter and an auto gyro is that the rotor blades at the top are not powered, right? And so you have that prop on the back pushing the vehicle forward through the air, and as it goes forward, the prop or the rotor on the top starts spinning and basically creates like a pseudo parachute or like a pseudo wing, and it creates a cushion of air for it to glide on. They're super cool because they're like, I mean, basically you can't crash the thing. I mean, you could crash it if you're an idiot, I guess, but like,
or a woman,
uncrashable.
Right, because it's always going to glide down.
Brandon's like, hey, honey, you mind turning here? You mind turning here before we hit this other plane? Yeah.
Yeah, this is exactly what I was thinking. Is it too late to catch the last auto gyro from the Prussian consulate in Siam? Yeah. I see Siam or auto gyro.
I saw a helicopter with blades shaped like an X, but it's an X you see from the side and not the top. That's weird.
Is that helicopter with the rotors that are like on an angle like this?
Maybe. Yeah, I like the one from the Shadow better.
Yeah. Well, they stopped making auto gyros, and then some guy rediscovered the technology and then turned it into that white thing. But it was super cool to see. Because
yeah, you don't see that.
One, knowing what it was, and then being like, wow, this thing's crazy rare and a really goofy technology.
Sure. Did you have any other stories from your week of doing nothing?
Yeah, I have some really weird, disturbing stories, but I don't want to say them.
Okay.
And then I did see like an F-16 taking off in the distance. That was cool.
Did you
Just
hear Creedence Clearwater Revival?
Yeah, they had the Fortunate Son.
Yeah.
Toggle switch flipped on. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't even an air show, and just the amount of air vehicles I saw was crazy.
That's cool.
Yeah. The normal weird stories. And another one of those self-driving cars, which is interesting.
You were in one?
Yeah. I took advantage of that a lot because I was driving. Remember that 4-hour journey that I embarked on?
Yeah.
Twice in one day?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was good. The self-driving car was good with that.
Did you fall asleep?
No. It just makes life so much easier. Even though I wouldn't buy one, but
What kind of car was it?
it was a Hyundai Sonata. Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't buy one either.
Right.
Angela says Brandon is too tan for her taste.
It'll go away eventually.
You can never satisfy women.
Yeah. I mean, seriously, right?
What is she
one day I'm not tan enough. Next day I'm too tan. You know, she doesn't see Brandon. She sees a damn fool.
Sees you as she's objectifying you. You know.
We get that a lot.
Yeah, we do have the horniest chat in comics.
In comics, yeah.
Yeah.
Anything else that was crazy? Yeah, nothing that's like stream worthy. I don't think.
All right.
Yeah.
That's cool. I wanted to see Sinners, and then
you have movie news, but yeah, go ahead.
I didn't see Sinners.
Okay.
Because I was told it's not made for me.
Why? Because you're not tan enough, Phil? Can I go see Sinners? Is that what it is?
Angela says that I'm not tan enough to go see Sinners.
Oh,
am I tan enough now?
But I sent you this video. We don't really have to watch it, but it's the director, Ryan Coogler, talking on some podcast about Sinners, and said a big influence on that film is Puss in Boots: The Last Wish.
Oh, it's a good movie.
And I mean, I guess we could watch it. It was on Instagram. I think I sent it to you on Instagram. Let me pull it up right here. There was also this kind of cool video of who's the guy, the main guy from Sinners, from Creed?
Yeah.
Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah, Michael B. Jordan. He's doing like one of those like Keanu Reeves spots where he the gun training, but he's doing it with like a Tommy gun. And it was kind of cool. I felt like he was just trying to be like Keanu Reeves doing that.
Does he look at the camera and go, yeah, I'm thinking I'm black?
No. I hope he says it in the movie.
That'd be amazing. Yeah.
The cool thing about the video is hearing a real Tommy gun.
Oh yeah.
Not in a movie, like in real life, and it sounds like a typewriter.
Yeah.
And that's why they call it like it's true.
Is it super high, like bullets per second, or is it super low? I don't remember. I can't remember. Like rounds per minute.
Yeah, it didn't seem super fast, but when he had the drum on it, it sounded like a typewriter, which was cool.
You're gonna play it?
Yeah. I don't have that video. I don't think I saved that one. I could probably look it up while I play this one. Let me see here. Now, this is kind of funny because Ryan Coogler is like the way he talks. It's like very hip.
He's like Quentin Tarantino on BET.
He's like Quentin Tarantino on BET, yeah.
movies, bruh.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you, that's my shit.
And like animated TV show, like bro, like,
man,
like bro, that shit is my like this. You ever seen this movie Puss in Boots the last week?
Yeah,
you ever see Puss in Boots,
bro?
So I'll talk about influences on this movie.
Okay,
right on this movie right here, Sinners.
Okay,
that's a massive one. That I
Puss in Boots?
don't. Yeah,
on Sinners.
Think about the villain,
Death.
Think about his defining feature.
Oh, the eyes.
Yes.
Oh my god, bro.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Think about his demeanor. My top board artist, bro.
Yeah.
Dude named Louis Gonzalez. Worked at Pixar for like almost 20 years.
Okay.
You know, he boarded the Iron Giant.
Rapper. Oh, I love.
You know what I'm saying? Wakanda Forever. Did some concept for me on the first Panther. Boarded 75 Sinners.
Right.
Like that format. Like it's gonna happen sooner than people like anime.
There you go.
Why does he have a dish when he's talking? Like he's wearing false teeth.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he's got like a false teeth in or something. But I still want to see it. Here, I found that video.
Awesome.
I think this is it.
There we go.
We worked through that. Well fucking done.
We worked through it.
Man.
Get it ready.
Be back now.
They keep cutting in the movie things, but
Yeah, forget the movie.
BAR. Stupid movie.
this is not a Tommy gun.
Right, that's a BAR. Don't worry, you have to reload it every 3 seconds because it's only like a 10-round magazine.
It looks so huge too. To like, your
Dude, it's
hand is
huge.
so open.
That gun is huge.
Yeah.
Because what is it shooting, like 30-06 or something like that? I don't know, a machine gun? It's crazy.
All right, here's the Tommy.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, it's like clack.
Dude.
Drum. Yeah, I thought that was really cool. So I don't think I've heard that before.
We could say the NFA sucks. Could you imagine we could have Tommy guns right now?
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Bastards. I don't know if you could see this, but I'm sure Angela will love this. Let's see if my watch line shows. I took off my watch. Oh, yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's in real life, it is very, very apparent.
Yeah, look at Angela says, show the Keanu Reeves clip. What is Michael B. Jordan too tan for you too?
He's too tan.
Jesus Christ.
Tan for her taste.
Yeah, I want to see that. I will see it eventually. I heard it's like From Dusk Till Dawn. If people forgot what that movie was, they made it again in the 30s.
I watched a movie that you said you wanted to watch, and I watched it on the plane.
But I haven't seen it.
I don't know. Because last time I heard that I spoke to you, you said that you wanted to watch it. And then I said you should watch Big Stan.
What movie did you watch on the plane?
I watched the first, The Accountant.
Ooh, yeah.
Did you see it?
No, I want to watch it.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
The Accountant 2 just came out.
All right, yeah, we're going to go see it. So I wanted to see the first one.
Well, I got to see the first one.
Yeah, you need to watch the first one. My takeaway from the movie is the story could have been any story because his character is so good that he literally could have been doing anything.
He didn't have to be doing taxes, right?
Right. He could have been programming, he could have been like systems engineer, anything like that. Maybe like marine biologist, but bean counter,
Bean countant.
Well, he
I
was a
would like
bean
to see
counter,
that Statham as the marine biologist.
The Meg? He already did
Meg,
that.
yeah, yeah.
Did he? I've never seen it.
He probably was that in the Meg.
Probably the last Statham movie I think I saw was like Expendables 2.
Basically a
3.
working man.
Yeah,
Now,
3.
I like The Accountant way better than A Working Man.
Whoa.
Yeah. I liked it way better.
What are you trying to say?
Yeah. It's similar in framework, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's just funny. You're like walking out of walking out of that plane after having seen that movie, you know, whether the plane landed or not. I took away that movie could have literally been about anything, and with that character in it, his character was what made that movie.
That's good. Oh yeah, I want to see it. I hear it's good. Bean Countant, because he's from Boston. The baked beans, you know. Let's see what people use. You got whack ass in the chat. What's up, whack ass? Good to see you.
No, I hate Chuck Dixon.
Yeah, why do you hate Chuck Dixon now?
Duck's Chicken. I don't know anything about the guy. How many Chicks Duckin' movies have I seen?
That's it. Just Working Man.
Yeah. But he's done other stuff, right? Did he do the Meg?
No, he didn't do the Meg. No, I think that's his first movie adaptation.
No.
He also created Bane, though, who's been in 2 bad Batman films.
Right. Yeah, both of his. I would say that his first appearance on the silver screen was better than his second appearance.
Than Tom Hardy? Wow. Well, speaking of silver screen, and by silver screen, I mean silver bean.
Scissor me, daddy!
Look at
speaking of Hardy.
Everybody put your Shell Bean mask on.
I don't have one.
There
I
you
do
go.
have this.
A Shell Bean filter.
Surrounded by the beans.
Shell Bean filter, yeah.
What's up, Shelby?
Nothing much. I'm here for food news.
We got some food news. We just did Michael Bean.
Chat?
We did Michael Bean Jordan news because Sinners came out.
Yeah, I didn't even know that was a movie until they were boasting about it being the number 1 lowest drop off for a second week of a movie being out.
That's a new number 1.
It is the weirdest metric to track.
Yeah. That is funny. Shelby, I would like you to show off your shirt, please.
Shakira, bro.
Oh yeah.
So
good. Baby, when you move like that.
Yeah. Now I wish I was wearing my Selena shirt.
I've never seen you wear it one time since I mailed it to you.
That's not true. Somewhere in my closet.
Big facts.
I would have worn it more if you mailed it to me, Shelby. I would have appreciated it.
Did he throw it away? Brandon, did he throw it away?
No,
I've literally never seen him in it.
Oh my God.
Threw it away.
Selena. I think.
Dude, that was a $35 shirt from Urban Outfitters, Phil.
Oh, I believe it.
Something just happened with Yolanda. Did she just get out of jail?
I think she was denied parole.
Yeah, she got denied.
Yeah, it says right there. Who killed Selena? Yolanda Salverstein denied parole last month. That's for her own safety.
Her name's Salverstein? I knew it.
Yeah, she changed her name, because the Semites. It was for her own protection because she didn't get a death sentence. She just got years in prison.
She did send me a message though. I've been pen pals with her for a bit.
Yeah.
She said, tell Phil, ay papi, I'm coming for that culo.
Oh no.
Got it right here.
Yolanda.
I think you're really
Wrote me a
cool, Phil.
it's the handwritten. She wrote it in red. Does that mean love?
Yeah. She's doing the Sideshow Bob write it in her own blood tactic.
Yeah.
No.
She wrote ay papi, a bunch of E's. Ay papi.
All right.
Coming for that
He's a
culo.
fiery one.
I'm gonna get that culo.
Don't embarrass me in front of Yevgeny. What's up, man? Good to see you. Randy Sipling's here too.
Yevgeny's gonna learn today.
Yeah, Shelby's got a new Spanish word of the day calendar. I think it's culo.
Shelby, did you watch that second interview with Simon Bisley?
No, I hit the like on it. I added it to my watch later video, so
that's all that matters. Interaction.
Watch it later.
Yeah.
It's good.
You don't actually have to.
I'm halfway through it.
I was like, oh, I like this. And then just for I added it to my watch later.
He goes through Slaying the Horn God, and he on one of the pages, there's like, blood or whatever. And he says that's his real blood. He it had a blister on his hand that was bleeding, and he used it, and then it turned brown, so he had to add red. It browned by the time he was done, so he had to add red paint over it. But you could see the brown. It's pretty cool. It's a great interview. Everybody watch it. Yev says he learned Spanish when he was in high school in Florida. He doesn't remember much of it. Good. You don't need to know what Shelby's saying then.
Yolanda only knows what her maid used to say to her.
What, her maid? I feel like she was the maid. You seen her?
No. She was the maid, and then she became Selena's fan club president, right. And then she embezzled enough money to get her own maid.
Oh,
that's what it was. Because as soon as she was fired, that's when she got all stabby. But with a gun.
Instead of stabbing, she decided to shoot.
Stab you with them bullets. Yeah.
Stabby with a gun. Yeah, she almost banged Schwarzenegger. I think.
Oh, there you
go.
Yeah.
Terrifying.
What else we got here?
Shelby, did you see The Accountant? The first one?
Nah.
He's a big.
Yeah. Oh wait. He's autistic, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was okay. The first one was all right.
Wow.
I feel like this is leading up to
I don't
something.
see
Is there a second one?
Asking why Shelby hates Chuck Dixon.
Yeah.
Am I supposed to?
No, you missed.
I think it's
the accountant talk
now.
And the working man talk. All right, but before we move on to food news, we got, since this is perfect since Shelby's here, we got hat news, everybody.
Oh, here we go.
Hat news.
Like a rat hat?
Oh. We put a poll out last week. All right. You can go to this little website here and vote.
Yeah, Stark knows. Did any of you guys watch Chompy and the Girls yet?
No. I just watched The Accountant.
Yeah, I got to watch The Accountant. We got the hat.
Did Chuck Dixon write that? Is that why you're asking that?
No, I think he didn't write it. So if you like The Accountant, then therefore you hate Chuck Dixon because it's not a Chuck Dixon property.
Yeah. You guys could choose. You guys have chosen the Zaid Comics logo. How simple is that, Brandon?
It's very doable. We just have to fatten up some of the white border around the Zaid Comics part of it.
Have you guys ever thought about just doing like a 7-point stroke instead of a 4?
7-point stroke
for the white? Yeah.
He's got some old crappy version of the logo.
Oh, that's the one I use every
that
day.
he pulled off of somewhere.
Damn.
Yeah, the Wayback Machine or something.
You made that.
I can share a Photoshop trick with you so it doesn't create any artifacting. If you guys want to know, I'm not going to share it with chat though. It's top secret.
I like the artifacting.
Don't go onto any website, screen grab it, and then use the magic wand tool to remove the background.
No, it was copy image. It was a Facebook message, copy image, compressed file.
Yeah, it's paste expand.
So like 22 participants, and we have some messages. Look at this, dude. Grey Wolf Ninja for the next Magic Cop book. Dan says
Grey Wolf Ninja.
Yeah.
Grey Wolf Ninja. What?
Like a story. This guy says, not LE, says, dude, the LE guy is hilarious. Where'd you find him?
Nice.
This guy Lance, some fans out there.
I remember Lance Danger from Friday. He said Zayd logo on a beanie would be fired.
I think that if we digitize the Zayd Comics logo, then and it's completely finalized. I think then we can throw it on whatever.
Yeah.
Embroidered. Yeah. So if you want like monogrammed towels.
Oh yeah.
Long underwear.
Mm-hmm.
Those leather wristbands that they used to wear in the 90s or the early 2000s.
Yeah, Snarkticon wants a free hat.
Free hat? Go down to the homeless shelter. They probably got a bunch of them.
Ellie loves that guy. Yeah, so we did do a poll on Friday. People want beanies as well as caps. Some people want caps, some people want beanies. So
I think embroidered underwear might cause a whole nother set of problems.
Friction, yeah. Lots of friction. So thank you guys for voting. Appreciate that. We do have
merch.
Maybe one day.
I don't know if we could sign a deal with the state to get that guy's likeness. I feel like that'd be something out of our realm of possibility.
Could be.
Hold it. Hold it. Hold it.
We do have a super chat from Angela. $5. Thank you so much, Angela. She says, should I nominate Yolanda for next Murder Babe contestant?
Seeing as how unhot they've been getting, I feel like it's already on the table.
Well, if you do, you'll have to find someone that rivals her. Perhaps that chick that was depicted in the movie Monster. Remember her?
Yeah. Most hideous killer.
Yeah. So keep that in mind. Perhaps. Maybe. Thanks for the super chat. And here's a little bonk for you. There you go. All right, shall we get on to food news?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, actually, I had some food news. I saw it today, live on the scene. I'll send it to you right now.
All right. First big one up here. We talked about the dye bans in the U.S. going to go through eventually. This was, let's see, there's no corrections here by Grok. It says PepsiCo says it is rushing to replace artificial colors with natural ingredients across all of its brands, including Doritos, Lay's, Cheetos, following RFK Jr.'s ban on dyes. And let's scroll down here to see other brands owned by PepsiCo. We got 7-Up, Brisk.
There we go. 7-Up is a big dye user.
Clear dye, yeah. Ruffles, Doritos, Mirinda. What's that? Is that a Mexican thing?
I don't know.
Tostinos, Cheetos, Gatorade, Munchies. I don't know those. Sun Chips, Piper's Crisp, Mountain Dew, Rockstar. Don't you drink Rockstar, Shelby?
No, I do Monster.
Oh,
this list is not updated. Today he just added Jermaine Dye from the Chicago White Sox because of their 2005 World Series championship.
Yeah.
It hurts when I laugh for some reason.
Hey, they all gotta go, you know. No secret count.
All the dies.
Tropicana Twister, man, I have forgotten that Twister existed.
Yeah, I'm surprised they're still making it.
Yeah. Oh, Captain Crunch cereal, that's gonna be huge.
Oh. Hey, what about fruit carpet?
That's lost to time.
Yeah, I don't think.
Have you tried that one rock about fruit carpet, Phil?
Yeah, I think we did.
No, I don't think we did.
No?
That's
Grok. Grok was not around back then.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did.
That could be the.
I don't think so. That would be big.
Yeah.
Aunt Jemima pancake syrups.
Wow.
Getting rid of the dye, so that's big.
Which package?
Probably the strawberry. So that's good.
Aunt you, Mama.
Wow. Disrespectful. I think I had some more food news over in my Instagram chats.
I sent you the on-site correspondent stuff.
Nice. Let's see here. Oh wow, this is a lot, Brandon.
Yeah.
You know the show is live when they get their TV and internet hour. Yolanda told me.
Oh yeah. I know. Her cell block
Yeah,
is the reason
they
why
watch
we have
this now.
90 views right
They're
now.
fans. They're not allowed to get the shell bean though.
Yeah, you could sneak it in.
You want to explain these?
Yeah, for the folks at home who can't read,
Yeah.
this is Reese's peanut butter and jelly Reese's cups.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't buy it. So usually Reese's cups are like one of the only mainstream candies that's just all natural ingredients with no high fructose corn syrup or dyes in it.
Yeah.
Right? No seed oils.
Mm-hmm.
This uses high fructose corn syrup in the jelly, though.
Of course. I'm sure there's some dye in there too.
Yeah. Ellie's pancreas is shrinking.
Yeah, I think that's what
Reese's
I'm
are
feeling right now.
toxic, I believe. Reese's cups were the regular Reese's cups are like really, really basic ingredients.
Yeah, but what about this? Speaking of toxic, this is inedible.
Yeah, I saw this at the airport.
Skittles. Cool. How does this work?
So you go up to that touchscreen. I messed with the touchscreen a little bit just to see what it would do. And then it gives you two options. Well, it gives you a couple of options, but basically the basic options are it's a cup, like a plastic cup. And then if you get it medium, you get 3 different flavors of your choice for like $7. And then if you get the full cup for $13, you get 5 different flavors of your choice. And then so they have the red, the orange, the lemon, and then they have lime instead of the green apple, which I was like,
good throwback.
Hell yeah. And then the grape. Then they had Skittles minis, which are like tiny little Skittles, I guess.
Yeah.
Which are, could you imagine that? Because they're probably mostly shell with almost no filling inside.
Yeah.
And then they had tropical Skittles, and then I think the wild berry Skittles were the last one, or the last one. Tropical and wild berry.
Aren't the insides of Skittles like all the exact same? It's like the same lime, citrusy flavor.
No,
not in my thing. I think
they
pound.
Oh,
Skittles
you're
like
saying
crazy.
the color is the flavor?
The inside tastes the same on all of them.
He's
But
saying
maybe
that
the
if you
color's the outside.
de-shelled all of them, They would all taste the same.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, this is the issue. Skittles and Starburst are just BPA.
I could see that. I don't know the validity of it, but I could totally see that. Dude, yeah, Wildberry Skittles are the best Skittles. Sometimes you can't do it too much anymore because I think they changed the bags, but I'll always go up to the bags and then smell it because they smell really, really good. And I don't buy them, obviously. I just contaminate the bag.
Right.
And I put it back.
Because you'll get candy mouth if you eat them.
Oh, dude, I'll go blind. The last time I had a bag of Skittles, I got like snow blindness.
I can't imagine eating a whole bag of Skittles currently. Like that'd be like that'd be insane.
I swear to God, my eyes went like white from the outside. I wasn't driving, luckily.
Dang.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Brandon was the Skittles guy, but I preferred Starburst.
Yeah,
of course, the
big
fruit
Starburst
carpet. Starburst fruit carpet. We shall ask Grok eventually. But what are these? What is this? Is this a giant Starburst? I hope it's a giant Starburst, but I don't think it is.
Dude, I didn't take a picture of this because I forgot, but this was at It's Sugar, which is like a big candy store chain now, like this huge fancy candy store chain. Yeah. And it's just a big box of pink Starbursts.
Just pink?
Yeah. And then at Five Below the store, they have a huge candy section in there also. And they have Fave Reds.
Fave Reds are good.
Remember, it was a big deal when they had that. Now they have all pink. And it's just a whole roll of pink Starbursts.
I like Fave Reds, which is all of the different shades of red, including the pink one. I say the pink one is the worst out of those. My favorite is the red.
Yeah, the red is great, but I think pink is probably the most popular.
Yeah, sure. I would love a red one. I want a giant Starburst cake that size.
It's just a slab. Starburst slab.
It's just a Starburst. Wow. Like I want the Starburst that's that big that I could just chew down.
Dude, that thing, it's 15.6 ounces. It's almost a pound.
Yeah.
Can you imagine 1 pound of Starburst meat?
Yeah.
Would you take slices off of it and make your own fruit carpets, or would you just go in it like a big hunk of cheese? Well, you don't get like a block of cheese and you're just like,
yeah, you could do that to one side and then do the slices on the other. That would be fruit carpet, man. Starburst carpet.
Yeah, you could.
That'd be great.
Now and laters, were good.
All right, there's the food news on that one. Now this is interesting. I feel like this would probably be popular. This is
I saw these at a local grocery store.
A maple donut with bacon on it. Is that right?
Yeah. I saw these in person. You could see my reflection in the mirror in the background right there.
Yeah, that's him.
How did they smell, Brandon?
I don't know. I didn't open up the case. I just saw them and I was like, wow.
Yeah, you should have.
Yeah, I should have. I could have contaminated these also.
Donut.
No, it's a Doug.
Oh, it's a Doug?
Doug H. Nut.
A Doug Hunt.
Would you pay $3.29 for this donut?
No.
No?
You wouldn't try this donut?
No.
Dude, that bacon looks good though.
I'd probably grab one and give it to Beacon, but
yeah. You know. Thinking about this right now, that bacon is probably better than any bacon you're going to get on a bacon cheeseburger at basically any restaurant.
Why? I feel like it's been sitting there all
day. Look at that bacon. That looks like real bacon, not that 3D printed bacon that they sell you at.
Sure, it is real bacon, but it's probably been there for like a day. Like this thing ain't selling.
Those ones are. That bacon is still wet with grease.
You think it's fresh? I would eat this fresh and warm.
Warm?
Yeah.
You guys don't eat cold bacon?
No.
When they glaze these, they lay out the bacon carpet and then they have to cut it, or is this just sliced like this already?
Yeah, I think it comes out of the ground. You just harvest it out of the ground like this in slices.
It's just 2 long strips of bacon that come out of the machine onto the donut.
From bacon filled table.
Yeah. Well, I'd try this, I think.
Dude, cold bacon is great. You guys are missing out.
And then this is not food related at all. This next one here. This is Duck World.
Yeah, I saw this store. It was called Duck World. And then it was just a bunch of ducks, but Shanny's not here to see this.
Is it like Legoland?
No, it was just like a small store for rubber ducks.
Who's this?
I don't know. Let's not even mention them.
All right. Duck World. I like this duck.
Yeah, he's funny.
He is funny.
If you look at him quickly, it kind of looks like he has a gun facing directly at you, and he's threatening you.
Yeah, I'm shaking my head.
Hand over the keys.
There you go. Yeah, Rip Shanny.
Right.
So there's food news for you.
It's part of my look. I have to have the sunglasses on all the time.
It's kind of weird how that duck store is decorated nicer than Noah's bedroom that he streams from.
Yeah, it's true. And I bet it was just a pop-up shop. I feel like Duck World doesn't open. It's not open all seasons of the year. You know,
it was pretty busy in there.
Why?
I don't know.
So it's a lot of Shannies in the world.
Yeah, it seems
like ducks.
She's single-handedly keeping them in business.
Yeah. We know it could be her store. She could just be running it, you know.
Yeah.
Side hustle.
Streams of income.
Yeah. I respect it.
Yeah, I didn't think that the tan line was that noticeable.
It's not.
Yeah, I think you guys are overplaying it.
Why can't I pop this out? All right, here's this is another food news thing. Have you guys? I think they might have these by you, Shelby. Do they have Portillo's by you?
Is this a trick question?
Portillo's.
I feel like it's yeah, we have those.
Well, it's not a trick. Yeah, I feel like we've talked about it before, but it's a Chicago business. All right.
Yeah, we got those. We got those out here.
Portillo's now at select locations has breakfast. Probably not by you, but they got
it says it right there. They're eating breakfast.
Breakfast.
Just
you got to check
out a bacon donut doesn't mean it's not breakfast.
You got delicious. This isn't a chocolate donut.
No, this cheese and pickle.
No. Yeah, in Arizona they would have the cheese and pickle breakfast sandwich. In Chicago, they have the pepper and egg.
Yeah. Would you like that toasted?
No.
Pepper and egg. This one's got Italian sausage and egg.
Dude, I would have the Italian sausage combo. Would be so good with the cheese, egg, Italian sausage combo.
Dude, croissant. I want this so bad. All right.
We can go.
No, I don't wake up. It ends at 10:30.
That's fine.
When are we gonna go?
We'll just wake up at like 8 o'clock one day and drive down there. The Tinley Park one's not that far, or the Elmhurst one.
Phil was in the middle of his third nap at that time. He's still not out of bed.
The Elmhurst one's closer to you.
Yeah, it's super close.
I just went to Fry the Coop yesterday, Brandon, over there for lunch, and you weren't here.
Yeah.
I don't feel like they're going to have this here because we have so many Mexican restaurants that are just hopping for breakfast out here. Like even the coffee shops don't get heavy breakfast orders. So I don't think it would last out here.
I guess it's just their test locations in Chicago, so they're all like Illinois places. But yeah, remember when, Brandon, we used to wake up early and go to the gym and then go to Chick-fil-A for breakfast?
Yes.
That was crazy times.
Yeah.
It was before
Look
comics.
at us now. Can't
Before
even
comics
stream
existed.
more than an hour anymore.
Let's see what else they got here. They got, oh, look at scrambled eggs with bacon and cheese cup.
Yeah.
Crispy hash browns.
Hash brown bag.
Yeah, that reminds me of the Burger King hash browns.
Right. I bet these are the same.
Yeah.
They're the exact same thing.
Those actually, they look good though. I would
Yeah,
have
they
those.
look good.
So
I'm not down with
Portillo's-
that pickle and cheese though. I wouldn't do that.
Would you eat what it actually is? Would you have the pepper and egg with cheese?
Yeah, it's like
it's
a sweet green pepper. Like you get on a beef sandwich.
It's always a lie. They tell you it's sweet.
Did they have pepper and egg down there?
So
it's never a pepper. It's always a jalapeno.
Right. But a green pepper, is that a thing or is that just a regional thing?
Yeah, is that a Chicago thing? Because over here during Lent, all of the hot dog and beef sandwich places over here serve pepper and egg every day during Lent, and sometimes year round on Fridays only. And it's good. It's just scrambled eggs, sweet peppers, and on a French bread. It's good.
I'm not a fan of the peppers.
They
My
have
dad
that
used to make
one?
those for us growing up all the time, and I hate them now.
Damn.
Can't do it.
All right. Let me see if I get any more.
Buzz, by where you live, do they do that?
No, I don't think I've heard of that place.
Yeah, I live in normal Tucson, guys.
Yeah, sorry. Bizarro
Totally
Chicago
normal.
over here.
It is, huh? Did you guys dye your river green or something?
Yeah, that's all the leftover sweet peppers after Lent.
So wait, next year that's getting banned too.
Yeah.
River dye.
Yeah. Kill the fish.
Kennedy's going for all of them. Watch out.
We got to go in.
It's all because of Jermaine Dye, and Jermaine Dye ruined his dreams in 05.
Bancroft. I'm sure they call it like an old flabby or something like that there. Do they have a pepper and egg sandwich in Australia?
He says a baguette. Yeah, we call it French bread over here, Bancroft.
Yeah, French bread or Italian bread.
Crusty bread. Yeah, Italian bread, I guess. Yeah, the old pepper and egg. All right, this is kind of movie, or no, this is kind of food news.
What's he talking about? Toast?
Yeah, he's talking about fairy bread.
Toast?
This is Prime is consumable, right?
No, doesn't it have forever chemicals in it?
Yeah.
That don't even come out when
You have to get banned.
Yeah, I won't even drink that.
Well, this is big news. We just had WrestleMania not too long ago. Story says Logan Paul, who's wrestling now and sponsors wrestling, revealed that he and his team offered Stone Cold Steve Austin $1 million to wear a Prime bottle costume at WrestleMania 41. Austin turned it down.
He should have come out in like a big beer bottle or something, just on principle.
Well, he has his own beer, right?
Right. He should have done that.
That would be.
Just be like, yeah, I'll dress up in a bottle. It's not your gay Prime drink.
He should have made Logan Paul wear the beer bottle.
Dude, I was looking for some drinks while I was out on vacation.
Yeah.
And they had the Jocko drink, right? Which I can't drink because it has sucralose in it. Well, no, it doesn't have sucralose in it. It has allulose in it, which apparently gives me pimples on my face. So I can't drink that, even though it's delicious. Huh?
Disgusting.
And then, but if you go to a vitamin shoppy,
right? Vitamin
Element salt drinks. You could buy Element salt drinks right there, and then they had Jocko energy drinks for the morning too. So I went there and I bought a case of the blackberry lime or black cherry lime salt drink.
Yeah.
Which is not good flavor. It's not the good one. It's the second worst flavor.
Glad you bought a case of it then.
I did buy a case of it because it was the only case of Element drink that they had in the place. And then I bought a bunch of the Jocko Black Cherry drinks, and everything in the store was 75% off because they were moving the store. So my whole thing was like $20. It was great.
Damn. That's a steal. That's a good stuff.
Allulose is fun. Whatever. Allulose apparently is made from other plant sugars, but they like ferment it down or something, and then it doesn't have the calorie count that a normal sugar has. But although Grok suggests that there's no studies that agree with the idea that it causes acne, I drank 2 bottles of it and my face had pimples on it like instantly. So, and I haven't had it all the rest of the week and I didn't get a single pimple.
Maybe it's a gut issue. Maybe you have some.
Regardless, I know what's causing the problem, so I could just avoid it.
How do you know it's not from that soy company? Remember they pressed the soy together in the sheets to make the soy sauce?
Yeah.
No.
It could also be the parasites that live inside you.
That's fine. That's from eating cold bacon, but I'm not giving that up.
Those donuts full of parasites.
Dude, the zero seed oils, but it's very clear that sucralose does that to me and stuff. Dude, Wackass is touting Bona beef as somebody asked him, Wackass, what's your favorite beef sandwich? Oh, he gives other stuff. He used Al's beef, Jay's beef. Never heard of that. Yeah, Bona beef sucks.
Bona beef.
Bona beef used to be really good. And then they just decided that they weren't going to be on that list anymore. And so they suck.
Yeah. Chickies is really good. I go to Chickies.
This is good. When they changed their bread to like store-bought bread or something.
I didn't notice.
Yeah, you didn't notice, but the wise investor can tell.
Yeah, Chickies is good though. Chickies, Al's is good. We need a beef sandwich that makes
Portillo's
their
is better than
fries in beef tallow. Yeah, Portillo's is okay.
Portillo's fries their fries in beef tallow, but they mix the beef tallow with seed oils. You know, just to keep you fat.
Defeat the purpose.
Yeah, just to keep you fat and sick.
Well, speaking of fat, Big Chungus is on his way. Did you see this? Snarticom got an email, says he should be getting his tomorrow.
One of the 2 likes on that post.
And I'm the other one?
Second, though. I am one of the 2. You are the other one.
Nice. Did you get an email?
I have not received an email so far. I can check right now.
How do you not check your email?
I did. After I saw this, I checked, and there was not an email.
What is this?
There's still not an email.
This is, let's
this
take
an NFT.
I'm glad you
guys in NFT game now. Is that what this is?
Yeah.
No, it's a
physical NFT.
Physical NFT.
Yeah. Number 0
that has mass to it. It's a vinyl toy of Big Chungus. The bunny, the myth, the absolute chunk and legend has arrived at U2's larger than life debut, standing at 4.6 inches tall.
Dude, he's larger than life.
He is. He's awesome. So Chungus might be here this week. That would be great. We can have him on the show. Diaz Brothers show.
Maybe.
Be good.
He's he can't stand against the big blacker shell bean.
We could do a face off.
1.5 tall.
could pit them against.
Go back to the other thing.
They're all fat.
Go back to the Twitter one.
Yeah.
Scroll down.
Mm-hmm.
0 likes.
Oh my goodness. Next
0
up,
likes. 2 hours, not 1 like on
Angela
that.
didn't even like it.
Yeah, she didn't even like it. She's just cold shoulder.
Wow. That's rough. That's rough.
Yeah, he's so fat because of his seed oil carrots.
Did you guys? Did you see the new Predator trailer?
Yeah, we talked about it on the Diaz Brothers show.
Yeah, what is
his hairline because it looked stupid?
What does Shelby think?
I don't. I'm not interested.
Yeah, but you're gonna see
Predator,
and you've seen Venom 3, so
that was an accident. That wasn't on purpose.
He's only ever seen Predator 2. It's the only Predator movie he's ever
seen. Oh my god. I think Predator 2 isn't good.
No. Predator 1 is the only Predator movie I acknowledge.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
AVP's good. And Predators is good.
Predators is okay.
I've watched them, but they're not canon in my brain. My brain
kind of cool. This guy's cool. He's got like white dreads. That's cool.
Yeah, like all of this is too much now. One of the allures of the Predator is the mystery behind him. And now you're going to flesh all this stuff out, and it's going to just be stupid and not what you wanted. And
well, it's because Disney owns it now, right? So they got to make it into an actual franchise.
That's
right. This is basically a Marvel movie now.
Yeah.
It's going to be gay Star Wars with even gayer Predators.
I mean, this kind of looks like Star Wars right now.
Shitty sword fights where nobody hits each other with swords.
I thought these guys were like, aren't they huge? That guy doesn't look huge. Unless that guy's not a Predator. Who is this? What was she in?
She's supposed to be like what's that Lance Hendrickson bot from Aliens?
Is he? She's like a Bishop bot?
Yeah, Bishop. Yeah. Because if you go back to the beginning when her eyes roll in the back of her head, you could see that it's the Wayland logo.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she's a robot or something.
Eddie is excited for the animated series. I think that's the Predator series. That does look cool.
I'm not interested in that either.
Let's put this. Wow, this is long. Did you see the Predator trailer for the series on Hulu? Yeah, is that the animated one? I did see that. Thank you, Angela.
If we don't get like a sexy girl Predator with a huge honking dump truck, I think they're missing out on the market for statues.
Who did that? Didn't Doug Mankey draw that back in the 90s, Shelby? He did a sexy Predator.
Yeah. It was a swimsuit pinup. Yeah.
Let's see if we could find it on swimsuit.
He drew that in it wasn't in a Predator comic. It was in something else that I found when I sent that to you a long time ago, dude. It was in a
Heroes Illustrated, right?
It was in a no. One of those kind of magazines. It was like Comic Journal, I think.
Oh, Comics
Journal
from the 80s. Yeah. Doug drew a
Predator.
Yeah, he drew a Predator with like a dump truck. Brandon ordered.
Why can't I find it anywhere?
I want the statue with realistic fishnet leggings.
I feel like I put it on my Instagram for some reason.
Probably saved it.
It's in the Spank Bank. Look up Spank Bank
Weirdo.
Predator.
Reels.
I bet this is what you get, Brandon. This one that you're looking at.
Yeah, that's the girl predator.
There it is.
What is this?
Yep.
This is Doug Mankey's Predator.
No.
Yeah, I
it's
should.
horrible.
No, that is.
No,
He plays volleyball.
It looks bad.
1990.
No, I don't like this at all. John Snowden says he likes Predator, Predator 2, Predators, Alien versus Predator, and AVP Requiem.
Is that all of them?
Yeah.
No, there's The Predator, right?
Oh yeah.
Which was the one with Adrian Brody?
Predators.
That's Predators.
Plural.
Which was supposed to be
I did like that one, actually.
To the first Predator movie.
The first one.
They were supposed to be like writing out Predators 2 or Predator 2. Yeah. But I've never, I think I saw Predator 2 one time a million years ago. AVP Requiem, though, is almost unwatchable.
Predator 2 was
literally unwatchable. I mean,
on many
no lighting at all in the movie. Like,
Predator 2 was the
monitor.
It was like the sci-fi version of Jason Takes Manhattan, right? Like it was just not really super believable.
I don't remember. I was probably like 10 when I saw it.
I was 38 when it came out.
We're gonna check the results again. See if anything moved here. 15 votes for the Zaid Comics logo.
Somebody said that he couldn't vote. Was it Awesome One? He said he couldn't vote, but he said he would have voted for Magic Top Hat.
I would say if you couldn't vote Awesome One, there's probably someone living in your walls that already voted using your IP address.
Right, yeah. That's probably what's going on. There's this guy Vincent that lives in people's walls sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Look, it's a new comment from Yolanda.
Oh no!
Poppy, I'ma get that culo.
She watches the show, Phil. Look,
I told you they call it the Power Hour.
Right. This is like verbatim what Shelby was saying about the letter.
That's literally Yolanda.
Yeah.
Look, the name, it says it.
Well, maybe she's watching through X, because we are live on X.
Yeah. One of 72 viewers on X.
Yeah. That's concerning. It's concerning. All right, we got some movie news, guys. Throwbacks. You guys like old movies and you want them to either make a sequel or reboot them? Well, here's all you 90s kids out there. I know there's a
chat loves reboots.
I know there's probably like
they just
3
love
people in the chat who were born in the 90s. Shout outs to Cranberry and Wackass. But check this out. You remember Goosebumps? Goosebumps Haunted Mask Legacy sequel officially in the works with original cast.
But there's already The Mask 2 or a sequel to The Mask.
There was not Son of the Mask.
No. I'm talking about the Goosebumps thing. There's already a second one.
They came out with it back then, right?
Yes.
So this is another sequel.
Because the first one, I remember the first one, and I'm pretty sure there's a second one that doesn't stand up. I had that movie on VHS. Yeah.
It says this was an April Fool's joke.
Okay. I'm pretty sure there's already a second one, though.
Sorry, everybody. We'll move on to the next one. For all you 90s.
That's cruel.
For all you 90s kids.
This is the worst April Fool's joke Shelby's ever seen.
I know there's a couple of you out there. But you might remember a movie called Holes. Remember that?
Next thing you're going to tell me is Lobo pics were AI.
Stanley Yelnats.
Holes, based on the self-titled book Holes.
Yeah, Kids That Dig the Hole. Well, that was the title of the book.
Holes.
Kids That Dig the Hole.
What if I told you they weren't doing a sequel?
Okay. April Fools they are.
No. And this is from 6 days ago, so it's not April Fools. They're doing
More holes.
a reboot as
It's
a
just called
Disney
Hole.
as
It's
a
just
Disney
one
Plus
hole.
series.
The black holes.
No.
They're doing a reboot. This is a reboot Disney Plus series, Brandon. What could go wrong?
Disney Plus series?
Yeah. Like
Series.
remember when they did the Home Alone Disney Plus movie?
I remember when they did the movie, yeah.
Well, this one
Home Alone
is a gender swapped reboot Holes series. And you got Shea Rudolph cast as Haley, aka Stanley, in the new Holes series. Now, I think this is a soft reboot, like you know how like Girl Meets World.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's connected. Let me see.
Are they going to do, instead of Stanley Yelnats, are they going to do Haley Yell?
What's her nickname going to be? Cave Girl?
No, it's probably going to be like Skank Ho or something.
Well, let's continue on because this is not the only news.
It's going to be Girl Boss.
We got, instead of the warden being Sigourney Weaver, it's going to be Greg Kinnear.
Oh, Greg Kinnear. All right.
So the villain is.
I would have taken Greg Kinnear in the first one.
Why are they showing Glenn Danzig
in the hat?
Yeah, it's not her best. Not her best picture.
Yeah, this is after Galaxy Quest.
Yeah.
So they're doing race swaps for everyone.
Everybody. No John Voight.
Right.
Bringing Angelina Jolie.
Instead of John Voight, it's 80 Bryant from SNL.
I would have rather have Angelina Jolie.
As
no nutsack left unturned.
Instead of Mr. Sir, is her name's Sissy. And instead of chewing sunflower seeds, remember Mr. Sir had an affinity for sunflower seeds?
Right, yeah.
This chick just vapes.
I could see that. Dude, Mr. Sir is such a hilarious name.
Yeah.
Sissy sucks. It's so bad.
Well, I think his name, he made everyone call him Mr. Sir because he had a very feminine name and he was self-conscious.
Right, yeah, it was like Miriam or something. Not about to see this movie. Don't worry, Jay Ryan, it's not a movie, it's a series, apparently. So you'll have at least 3 episodes to watch.
Several weeks to enjoy this.
Dude, the seasons are getting shorter by the minute. They're not even 8 episodes anymore.
Yeah. Maybe
do you think she gets the $13 cup of Skittles?
Yeah.
It looks like she might get a few $13 cups of Skittles.
What if that's what it is? Instead of sunflower seeds, is bags of Skittles that she's eating.
Yeah.
Just the green ones?
Yeah. Could see that.
Still never hit a home run.
Vape juice.
All right, here's the recast group.
Dude, Armpit. Okay.
Armpit's this Afro chick?
Yeah, Armpit, the black girl right there. You got Elliot Page with a tan.
What's up with this guy? I thought it was all
Elliot Page with a tan. He was on the beach. I saw him. He's got a tan.
Isn't this that? Yeah. Which one's Zero, do you think? This guy?
It's probably this thing in the middle.
This one? Or this one?
No, top middle.
This one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Zero.
Right. Hectorina Zeroni. That's the news in Dinah. Mr. Sir was a woman, which made it funnier. In the book?
I'm glad I never cared about this crap.
Dude, Holes was good. You should watch it.
Did you ever see the movie Holes?
No.
No,
I
it's a good
kids that
movie.
used to like it.
It's a good movie.
I would leave the room. I
Henry
turn it on and
Winkler.
I leave the room.
Henry Winkler.
hmm
What else
Henry
do you
Winkler.
need?
Yeah. Stanley.
I got
Yeoman.
stories about Henry Winkler if you want to hear them.
I do.
Yeah, what did you steal from him?
He's chronic masturbator.
So?
Wizard World had to go
Who
to
is
his
it?
room and take away his TV privileges because he racked up thousands of dollars of adult cinema charges.
back
Well, that's because
before, you know, the internet.
Sam Keith forgot his videotapes. That's what it was.
Did you steal his videotape?
His briefcase with his VCR and videotapes.
Yeah.
Christie Canyons. Yeah.
Do you have Henry Winkler's collection of porno tapes? Is that what you stole from him?
No, he streams it now.
Right, of course. Why wouldn't you stream it? I mean, it's free, right? You're losing money not streaming it.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I thought like Henry Winkler had a stream show that he plays porno videos on
Yeah,
a VCR behind
It's
him.
like they're critiquing them. This part, I really watch this.
We gotta rewind that. It's, like
Yeah. Let's play that part back.
it's the Joe Bob
what's going
Briggs
on
of
here?
porn. All right.
David Tell. Did you guys ever used to watch David Tell, or are you too young for that?
I
Yeah,
never
that was
got
awesome.
into it.
No, I never watched it. He seemed creepy.
Yeah, he was always.
They had a
wearing
whole
jeans.
They had a
stuff.
whole episode of them. Buzz, you remember this when they were in the back of the truck and they went out? They were shooting. Were they shooting raccoons or? They were on the edge of like a river and they were just going out like shooting vermin.
Yeah, it
While
sounds
they're getting
familiar.
wasted.
Crawling. How could I have missed it?
Yeah, it sounds great. Nah, it was
Chad gets it.
hmm
David tells to go. Yeah,
It was funny.
damn.
he's great. Yeah.
No, that's when I would go to bed when that show would come on.
It was
You know, I
that.
switched
or
over
MASH.
to the Cosby Show.
Switched
Make
over
it
to
like-
MASH.
The wholesome Cosby Show.
Yeah, Cosby Show was great. All right, there's been some discoveries in the universe lately since Brandon's been out of state, you know, which is quite suspicious, but
Well, you
we're
know.
here to report on it for you all. Scientists say they have discovered a never before seen color called Olo,
Olo.
and that is a bluish green.
Don't we have blue green already? Also, if it's never before seen, how could we see it?
I've seen this parked outside. This is the same color on Angela Curry's 2014 Subaru. It's teal. This is that color.
Hold on a second.
Yeah. Razorfist says teal. You discovered teal.
What?
Yes.
This is literally impossible.
Snarticam says Kulo.
Hi, Papi.
See, Gas
Like,
says
is
he's never
it-
seen it before.
Never before documented? Right? Because what you're going to have a caveat on here of like your monitor can't properly display this color, right? Because if it can,
Maybe
it's been seen before.
scientists can only
Or-
see in CMYK
they're all colorblind.
Yeah.
Wow, one comes in. Look at that.
They can't see RGB. Yeah, one makes it through.
Yeah, we know a lot of colorblind people, and some of them are colorists.
Yeah.
Right? Like, isn't Corey Barton colorblind or something? Or is he just always seeing orange? So,
he really likes orange.
All right, that's what it is.
Well, I need more info on this. Click on the little Grok logo.
You want me to grok it?
Well, scroll up a touch.
I don't think I can.
Ask Grok to explain Olo.
Click on that. Yeah, click on that.
Let me grok it. Grok it. Yeah. Olo can only be perceived in a lab using lasers to simulate M-cone receptors in the eye, a method detailed in a Science Advances study from 2025, where 5 participants experienced this color, which is more saturated than any natural hue.
How are they showing a picture of it?
Right. So they would have to then say that your monitor can't possibly properly display this color. And that's not a real picture of what the color actually looks like. Because with this, they're saying that
Grok says that.
Okay.
Grok,
Cool.
Right.
Grok
it says the new color Olo described as blue screen hue, but the attached image cannot depict Olo since it is beyond the RGB display capabilities, as noted in the community comments and supported by the article.
5 participants experienced this color.
Yeah, because only the 5 people have seen it with the simulated M-cone receptors in the eye.
I feel like one person said they saw it, and then like 4 other people are like, "Oh, I see it too."
No, easily. But like the thing about vision is that humans can only see in RGB, right? So like every other color that's not RGB, your brain is just making it up.
Yeah.
Only be perceived in a lab using lasers to simulate M-cone receptors. I believe him.
Right. Like for example, like purple, right? It's so far on either, like in one direction you have red and then infrared, and then you have violet and like ultraviolet. And to get that mixture, your brain has to basically make it because it doesn't exist on like the wavelength spectrum.
Is that like Alan saying pink is an illusion, supposedly?
It might be just like that. Like you're just, because your brain has to then take the visible wavelength spectrum and then wrap it into a circle because it's just a line, right? And it has to bring it back onto itself to create like that purple area.
Yeah, what about blurple?
Who discovered this? What's her name? Professor.
What's her name? Is Mr. Sir.
Sissy. That's her name.
She likes to be called Sissy.
And here's another
Skittles.
one. This one will blow your mind. Astronomers say they found the strongest evidence yet for life beyond our solar system on exoplanet K2-18b, 124 light years away in a habitable zone of its star, detected potential biosignatures that are typically produced by life on Earth. More data is needed to rule out non-biological explanations or confirm the detection. Should we grok it?
No, I did see this one because they're, they make statements like this. I guess this is a couple of years old, but it never got a lot of attention. But they were saying some of the signatures that they're talking about detecting potential biosignatures. some of those signatures can be non-biological explanations I was reading about, but
what if the planet is only inhabited by cows and it's just cow fart?
I mean, then it's technically extraterrestrial, and that would be cool. I want to know. All right, scrap the joke. I'm going to scrap that joke. But anyway, the way that they test for those biosignatures and stuff is super. I don't like it anyway. I don't like it either. The way that they test it's like looking at light spectrums and stuff. Cool.
I feel like one astronomer says they saw it, and then 4 others said they also see it.
Yeah, that's probably possible too. They're like, wow, look at these potential biosignatures. Like, yeah, totally. High potential. I concur.
Yeah, they're just co-signing each other's stupid discoveries. Like, hey, yeah, I discovered this new color. If you say that, your alien planet. Yeah, I recognize that too.
Yeah, look at all that. Fantastic.
Probably just women doing women things.
Never seen so many biosignatures.
Yeah, well, that's the news this week.
There you
the
go.
Hardline.
You're welcome, people.
It would be cool. I would love there to be a all cow space planet that we could harvest for our burgers.
Oh man, that'd be delicious.
Space burgers?
Yes, delicious space burgers.
All right.
Space cows.
You get lifted up in those ships that Katy Perry used right to the planet.
Yeah, the ones that can't
take out our cow.
Yeah,
take out a cow and then
that was that planet that was like 10 times the size of Earth. Could you imagine the size of the cows that live there and the muscle because of the extra gravity, right? They just must be like these hulking, jacked out of their mind cows, right? And the beef, there must be tons of beef on these cows.
Albany style.
Yeah, some real steamed hams.
Yeah, thank you, KSSS. He says, I come here for the real news, not the Ukraine-Russian war slop. Thanks, Bill and Brandon, for keeping it real.
Right, who cares about the Pope dying? You could hear that anywhere. Okay, we're here to talk about Beef Planet.
Yeah, they're just gonna elect another reptilian to replace him anyway. So who cares?
Duck World.
I did hear a rumor that they were gonna start crossing the bridge between like Alien and Predator and the MCU. Like you might get a cameo of like a Marvel comic character in that Predator show.
Oh, I can't wait for a Squirrel Girl to show up and beat up the Predator. It's
unstoppable.
Great TV.
Like it's like a legit thing that I heard, and I was like, "You gotta be kidding me!" But it's like their way to like make one universe. Like you have to accept it all since they include it with the other actual cool stuff. Yeah,
I don't have to accept it. It's all right.
Yeah, I don't accept any of it.
It's okay.
The Predator.
Dude, imagine how thick the milk is on these space cows. Dude, it's probably so nutritious, and it comes out like warm ice cream. Right? It's got the consistency of ice cream, but it doesn't have to be cold. Okay?
Yeah, that's a little too far, Brandon. Let's pull it back here.
That sounds horrible. All right. We're going to leave you guys with John Snowden's Babe of the Week pick.
Oh, here we go.
Which is, I guess we're just a new thing. It's not head to head. We're just showing them off. Look at this.
We'll find out. She wins by default.
She wins by default.
Yeah.
I mean, for all I know, this could be two different chicks, but
yeah, that looks
for it.
Looks enhanced. Passion for drawings to see this lines up with Photoshop or not.
Yep. She's Greek, I guess.
No, she's American in Greek. I've seen these pages where they put the two ethnicities. My question on there was going to be, what do you qualify as being American genetics?
Cheese.
Cheese, mostly cheese.
Nothing. She's
Cheese
just
and yogurt.
Greek. She's just Greek, but she was born in America.
Maybe, or is she half
Dual
American?
citizenship.
She's from the beef planet.
Native American and Greek.
Nice.
Is that what that is?
And it does
Arby's.
explain her huge features.
Yeah, that's only on that 10x gravity.
Personality.
There you go. Yeah, if you guys
Ellie's saying she's not hairy enough to be Greek.
she shaves. She waxes every day. But yeah, I guess that's the show. Brandon's back. He'll be back in studio Friday. Oh, we didn't talk about this, and Shelby could talk about this too. This Saturday is Free Comic Book Day, and Brandon and I will be out at One Stop Comics in Oak Park or Forest Park.
Is that the one behind the tree?
No, it's next to the train.
Okay.
You're thinking of the Keebler comic shop that's inside the tree.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of the one you have to go down the alleyway.
There's alleys over there. Yeah, it's along the tracks, but One Stop, it's very big. So if you guys are in the area, come check us out there Saturday from morning. Oak Park. There you go, I guess. Come hang out. Brandon will be doing someone's doing face paintings there.
I'm gonna be doing close-up magic.
Yeah, we'll both be doing close-up magic. We'll have books, maybe some free things.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know.
That's why I got this tan. I wanted to look more like David Blaine.
Yeah, and then someone's doing face paintings there as well. I heard R2D2's coming out for it.
The gay robot?
Yeah, and
he's a little trash can robot.
The trash can one. And there's got to be some food over there, right, Brandon? Probably somewhere good to eat.
Yeah, Oak Park has a flat top.
Flat top grill. Is it still there?
It was there last time.
Oh,
should we go get flat top grill?
That would be awesome.
We could set up our table and be like, we'll be back after lunch, and then just go hit up flat tops.
He says it's from like 10 until 8 p.m. So we could set up whenever we want. We could leave whenever we want.
Probably go get some lunch.
But it'll be the first time we're doing that. So it's gonna be cool. What about you, Shelby?
I'm gonna be at man, no people here don't care, man. I'm gonna be at Presidio. Eric asked me. I was at that old man con this weekend, and he's like, "Hey, I need you at my shop." He wants me there 2 days, and I said, "Nah." I said, "I'll be there on Saturday." He goes, "I want you Sunday too," and I was like, "No," because I guess he does an event for May the 4th for the Star Wars nonsense, and I was like,
right,
"Nah,
right,
dude."
yeah.
He goes, "You draw Star Wars?" I was like, "No, I don't."
You did a mall?
His shop is in a mall.
That's
it's in
what
Tucson
I meant. Yeah,
Mall.
that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, so
it ties in.
Yeah, so
yeah.
If you want to get out Cranberry, you know where to find me. Come say hi. He's got a huge shop. So
yeah, go hang out with Shelby. We'll get hopefully we'll drag Eddie out. Whack ass.
His shop took up half of a closed down Macy's. That's how big it is.
What?
Yeah, like when I tell you it's a huge shop, I mean it's like he has like 8 employees on at all times. Like,
dude, this one,
big.
the one we're gonna be at, used to be 2 storefronts, and one of the storefronts was just stock of stuff, and he'd like crawl back there, and it's like a labyrinth. He has stuff stacked to the ceiling. This guy Rick, he's had it since like the 90s, and then the owner is turning it into like residential, so they kicked him out of one half, so he had to move everything into one, so he downsized. But he's got a really good like online store too. We'll be over there. Should be fun. I missed OMC.
Like the concert.
Yeah, and you know what?
That's like the band that sings How Bizarre, right?
Oh yeah, they're great. I miss them too.
I think that's DMC.
No,
Oh,
Daryl Makes Comics.
Yeah.
Daryl Makes Comics.
Yeah. So we'll see you Friday for a stream. Saturday, maybe we'll stream from Free Comic Book Day.
Yeah.
And then Thursday,
Cranberry, hit up if you can't make it to Presidio, because it's like real far, like north, right? Go to Fantasy, because he's got really good amount of like the free comic stuff on Saturday. And yeah.
And yeah, maybe Snarticon will come out. Maybe we'll bully him into coming out.
Can't. He has to wait by his mailbox for his little chungus.
So do you. He's getting it tomorrow.
Little chungus.
Yeah, little chungus. The little big chungus.
Big Trouble and Little Chungus.
We're leaving.
All right.
Yeah, it's Snarticon. See everybody. Thanks for watching.
See ya.
Peace.
I want you to know it's over.
Well, bye.